just turn her out on the street. That's where she'd be.
I just want to know how long she is going to stop with us.
Well, I'll ask.
I don't even know who she is.
You do? She's a friend of mine.
Well, what sort of friend? It was a very warm greeting.
We used to be close.
An old flame.
Yes, she is. You knew there'd been others. I never said you were the first.
She seems very young compared with you.
Well, it was a long time ago. She needed somebody to help sort out her feelings.
A mentor?
If you like. I hadn't met you. I don't need to apologise.
Hi. Breakfast ready?
Tell Linda I'm at the Sugdens. Excuse me.
Bye.
So, will our two resident lover girls be holding their reception at the Woolpack?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Frank won't want to have a do for him at home farm. He's got enough close encounters of his own going on there as it is.
I don't know what the world's coming to. It would have never happened in my own day.
No, nor in mine. A church blessing for people in their situation is not something I find very easy to accept.
I never knew there was such a thing.
There isn't, as far as I know.
As long as they tell us the date well in advance, I can make sure Donna and Kelly are kept well out of the way.
It's not you can catch.
Young girls are impressionable.
I'll take Terry's papers, me.
I know, it's not natural.
It isn't. If animals carried on like that.
They're not carrying on.
Well, what do you call it then? Two women together?
They love each other.
Oh, don't talk daft, they know naught about it.
Oh, and I suppose you do.
Well, how do you think you and your brothers came into the world then, eh? Not with your mother messing around with another woman.
Messing around?
Oh, give me a break, Lynn. I haven't had me breakfast yet.
You know, you like something out of the Middle Ages, you.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'd be happier if you were working somewhere else, eh?
What do you reckon?
Oh, impossible to say at this stage. The calf looked healthy enough and the others are all right. All I can do is send the samples to the ministry and see what happens.
Yeah, how long will that take?
About £1 for every time you ask me that. A few days, probably.
Hi, Zoe. You got time for a coffee?
No, I haven't, sorry.
Oh, wanted to have a word with you about your news.
You mean the blessing?
Well, I have things to do. I'll see you later.
Fairly typical Emmerdale reaction.
Yeah, well, he just finds it difficult to know what to say. We've never been invited to a blessing before.
A lesbian blessing.
You sure you know what you're doing?
No, I'm not.
There you go. So, she threw you out.
And how? She packed my bags and put them on the pavement. Well, no, actually, she put them round the corner.
I'd never do that.
I know.
Is that why you came here?
I tried my parents first. They didn't want to know. Said anyone who could...
I'd rather not hear that again.
I hope I'm not a nuisance. I don't want to get in the way.
You won't. Stay as long as you like.
Thanks, Emma. You don't know how much I appreciate this.
I think I do.
I got off the wrong foot with Zoe.
You can easily put that right. Zoe's a very private person, but she's not difficult. I wouldn't stay with her if she was.
No, I don't suppose you would.
As soon as she gets to know you, I know she'll make you every bit as welcome as I will.
I hope so.
She will. You worry too much. Come here.
Have you got all that? It's important.
I've sent samples to the ministry lab before.
Make sure the paperwork's spot on. Mark it urgent.
Hiya, Zoe.
Hello.
I've been talking to Emma.
Have you?
I believe congratulations are in order.
Yes.
I'm delighted for both of you. It's a really courageous thing to do, you know.
It's just a church blessing. We're not risking our lives.
Oh, it takes a lot of nerve. I'm just glad I'll be around to see it.
Will you?
Yeah. Thanks to you and Emma. So, that's settled. I'll go and get some food and cook us all a slap-up meal.
Shops will be shut by now.
Oh, it's not late. I'll find somewhere. Have a rest, relax. You needn't lift a finger.
What's she going to do next? Eat it for me?
She's trying to be nice.
I thought she had no money. Did you give her some housekeeping?
It is for housekeeping.
You had no right to tell her she could stay here indefinitely.
I didn't think you'd mind.
I do mind. It's my home too.
Look, I'll go after her and tell her that she's got to go.
Oh, there's no need to do that.
Well, if she's getting on your nerves...
She is.
Right.
Oh, for goodness sake. I said there was no need to do that.
Well, can she stay or can't she?
She can stay for a while. But I am not into communal living. Make sure she knows that.
I don't know what to say. I'm very fond of Zoe.
I know you are.
But I do hold the church in high esteem. I don't like to see it being used.
You have your wedding photographs taken with a nice pretty background, and you never set foot in the place again until they bury you.
Well, I don't approve of that either. You see, Zoe and Emma are taking this whole thing a stage further. They're expecting the church to sanction something it oughtn't to approve of.
Well, the vicar can always say no.